Okay, in this question, it's all about neutralization. And the first question says, which row gives the correct state symbols? So if we look in here, S is solid, AQ is aqueous, and a liquid. So the only one that matches that arrangement is option A. Okay, next one down. So we've got a method being outlined for how they've investigated the changes in pH. And whenever you get, this is a popular kind of question, you get a lot of information, make sure you take your time and go through the information and take it all in. It then says, name the piece of equipment that could measure out 50 centimeters cubed of the acid more accurately than measuring cylinder. So we, in science, would use a burette to help us to do that. Describe how the pH could be obtained when a drop is placed on a universal indicator. So what you would do there is you would observe the colour change of the paper. So the paper will change colour. And then what you would do is compare that to a pH chart. So we're going to compare the colour of the paper to a pH chart. And in terms of marks there, it's 2 marks, so you get 1 mark for each statement. Okay, next one, part 3, is asking us to, method has got universal indicator, explain why litmus paper would not be suitable. So litmus paper only shows you if it's acid or alkali. So litmus paper would only show if a solution is acid or alkali. What it doesn't tell you is the pH, how alkali it is or how acidic it is. So it does not tell us how acid or alkali a solution is. And again, marks wise, 1 mark for each of those. Okay, this question here is drawing a graph. Again, a very popular type of question. And the marks available for this, they often give you quite a number of marks. I think this one is 3 marks in total, okay? So it asks you to draw the linear scales. So I've got the scales marked up, and you can see the scales fit nicely in terms of they fill the graph paper. So I've got 1 mark if I have got the scales, the axis drawn correctly, okay? My second mark is if I have got the points plotted correctly. Okay, so if those points are in the right space, then that's correct. Remember, we do that by going up to here, looking what the amount is. So when the mass of barium hydroxide is 0.2, pH is 1. And then we come down here and we go 0.2 and the pH is 1 and put our cross there. And then the third mark it's going to be awarded to you. So the final mark on this question is that we have a line or curve of best fit. And in this case, it's a nice curve and it goes through as many of the points as possible. And this one fits nicely. So 3 marks for doing the graph. Okay, last little bit. What is the meaning of this hazard symbol? So this hazard symbol is a warning that there is a health hazard. And barium oxide is corrosive. Give 1 precaution you should take. What you do here is you would wear safety glasses. Okay.